everyone and welcome to some more Judge Patchriotic with Patchriotic and Spons here helping.
Yay, for Aviary Attorney.
Judge, yes. Is that what the actual game is called?
It's called Aviary Attorney.
So if you want to play this was available on Steam.
Yep.
The link will be in the description. And we play until either I get bored or the game gives up on us.
Okay, so it's a new day. It's January the 4th, Tuesday.
We moved on a day. We had 2 more extra squares on the screen.
We can go to the Baron's Scar where the murder took place, or we can go and see the photographer.
I think we need to go and see where the murder took place.
You want to go here, yeah, to the murder scene?
I think the murder scene's a good place to go.
Let's go to the murder scene then.
Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Crelil.
Yeah, we got to work out pronounce this.
They're terrible
French.
pronunciations. I do apologise to any French people out there.
Yeah.
Just roll with it. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows.
Oh no.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound very nice.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Do you want to do one or shall I do one?
You can do a one.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? I don't suppose you have to have some spare change.
Ooh, you have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? 1 franc.
Here you go. Stay safe, madam. Many thanks to you, messieurs.
That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Yeah, I would have given 50 cents if I had
Times
it.
are tough. Making sure a mother and child have something to eat is the least I can do. What am I doing here standing around moralising? Come on, Sparrow, so we've got business to attend to.
Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wooden panelled foyer of Chateau Crelil.
Okay, so with this artwork, it all kind of looks a bit wooden. Does it all looks wood?
It does look wood.
It's like we made it of
I
wood.
like the actual artwork, right? So.
The little eyes blink as well.
Yeah,
it's quite
it's quite
sweet. And then when they talk, the little mouse go up and down.
Whoa, look at this place. Baron Rucker must be loaded.
More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is that how you pronounce that river?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
No, I think it's the Seine. Is he here right now?
Yes, he's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. We must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse.
Hey, Baron, we'd like a word. How's that?
Sparrowson, you're the finesse of an inebriated warthog. That's very Blackadder, isn't it? That is
very Blackadder. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay, do you want to be him or?
Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rochelle, property owner extraordinaire at your service.
I was gonna say, I love the top hat, I love the cigar, I love
it
the
all.
stick. I
love it all, gloves, the whole thing.
The buttons don't see you matching up properly. It's just brilliant. The whole look, the hair.
Yeah.
Look, he's had that tongued.
It's brilliant. And who might you fellas be? More investigators? No, we're attorneys. Why don't we say we're policemen?
Oh, sometimes you get further by a line, don't you?
Ah.
Not quite. I'm Private Attorney JJ Falcon. This is my associate, Sparrowson.
Lawyers, eh? You know you aren't the first to have passed through here today.
Oh?
Yes, this jumpy twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions and hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious.
I guess a rabbit of some sort.
Or maybe a frog.
Oh, cool. Yeah, could be. Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Do you know who he was, Sparrowson?
Perhaps I have a hunch.
That's a hunch.
Hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial.
Oh, I'm thinking definitely rabbit.
Oh, definitely rabbit. You're right.
A friend of yours?
Something like that. Being a bit shady there, isn't he? So, what may I do for you, messieurs?
We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening.
Oh, of course, such tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. I suspect he did it.
Actually, yes, that would be fantastic.
Well, be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. May also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the
Think of it as smoke.
Unfortunate incident.
He does seem a bit cocky about it, doesn't he?
It does, doesn't it? Oh, can we see the finished photograph?
That's
what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I'm afraid not. It is to be my understanding the photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a very slow process. I blipped a little bit then. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. The trial will be over by then.
Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron.
There's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you're done with your investigations. So where shall we go first? Oh, look, it's like Cluedo.
So I think, are we in the main hall?
We're in the main hall. So I think the lounge, because we're in the house. Makes sense.
And then go to the murder
garden.
scene, yeah? Okay, so first. This is where the photo was taken.
Okay, I don't know why we're here with the photo being taken. Giraffe's got his head chopped off.
Second floor, third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken.
Obviously some importance. Psst. Here, Falcon, did you see that?
See what?
That housemate totally just did something shifty.
Shifty?
I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out about it, on it.
Excuse me, mademoiselle.
Ah. Yes, you're the two policemen.
No, we're private attorneys. My name's JJ Falcon.
And I'm Sparrowson. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Tarantella. So, what can I help you, Mrs. with today?
We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions?
That's fine. Just let me grab a chair. Oh, that's better. What was it you wanted to ask?
Don't ask.
The middle one, we know this was where the photographs took place.
You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were police officers.
Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No. I suppose I was just a little bit nervous after that drama of last week.
Do you want to pressure her?
Yeah, pressure her. No, pressure her.
Okay, right. Are you sure there isn't anything that you're hiding?
It's okay to tell us. We're defence attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts.
Right, and... Wait, what? No! That's not an accurate job description, Sparrowson!
It isn't? Oh, what do we do then?
I'll tell you later.
Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask?
Ask
that one. Didn't get anyway there.
We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room?
Oh yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photograph session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing... just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon.
And where was the camera pointed?
Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location.
Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock.
I know the painting. I know the painting on it is totally clashes with the decor.
I was thinking more along the obvious lines.
The clock's broken.
The clock has no hands.
Oh, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Barrow just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it works.
It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make note of it.
Missing clock hands have been added to your evidence folder. Is there something else you wanted to ask? No, that's it.
Oh. No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help.
It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I'd appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. I thought we had done. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and, well, never mind, I'm rambling.
It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps?
Ah, you know about that. Yeah, I suppose that was me. I started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well, yeah, I suppose Abby got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved at least.
Yeah, well, there's no silverware at the party.
Yeah, it wasn't because he was...
There you go, Mrs. Silverware.
Mrs. Silverware has been added to your evidence folder. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I would hate to break his trust. But you would, you still little giraffe.
I see.
So, where to next, Big Bird?
Oh,
A
the
garden?
garden, isn't it? Yeah, it's the one left, isn't it? Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place.
Hey, Falcon, do you do the crime scene investigation thing?
The crime scene investigation thing?
Yeah, you know, that thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyse every object in scrutinating detail.
You mean search for evidence?
Yeah, do that.
That's not a bad suggestion. It wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right underneath their noses.
In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Okay. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. When you have had enough or when you can find nothing else to examine, click on the X in the top right corner. Gosh, is it exciting? Select an area to examine.
So it's like I roll the mouse, so see this is hovering there, it's like pulsating.
Right, yeah, go for
and
it.
there's one there.
Go for all of it.
Okay, where do you want to begin?
At the top.
Okay, I think this is the toppiest one.
Right, though, that one first.
A finely crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike.
Would you say it behooves you to stroke it?
No, I would not.
Select an area to examine.
This is the next one, isn't it? This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid, carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin.
It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon.
That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in to have a closer look, just to be sure.
Yeah, I suppose we should.
Oh, I apologise. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say is, Sparrowson, go wade in the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin.
Me? No way. If you want to go waddling, do it yourself. Wading even.
Well, waddling, I suppose.
Waddling, waving.
I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake.
Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle it. We'll flip for it.
Flip for it.
Yep, I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So what'll it be? Heads or tails, Napoleon's face, or plant squidgies? Ooh, plant squidgies.
You think plant squidgies' tails, yeah?
Yeah.
Plant squidgies? It's called a reef sparrowson. Sure, I'll bet on the plant squidgies.
Here I go. It's heads. Should have gone for the old Emperor Falcon.
Oh, fine, hold my shoes.
Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost.
Dripping wet.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's you.
Ah, you're back. Had a good swim?
No, I'm a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mysterious item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though.
What is it? It's brown and sticky and it smells weird. Don't tell me you picked up a very wet cigar.
Very wet cigar, but possibly belonging to Baron Rougeau, correct. That shouldn't be too surprising. It's his house, after all.
I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Cigar bet has been added to your evidence folder. Is there anything else we need to do here? Yeah, we need to check the other things.
Yeah, I haven't got this one up
Select
here.
an area to examine.
Baron Rougeau clearly liked his horse statues.
I don't mind the horse statues, but the little cherub people creep me out. Baby should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding.
Fair enough. I think...
Select an area to examine.
It's just these two down here now, I think.
Yeah.
A horse statue. This one's a goofy face.
That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into the bar and the barkeeper says...
Why the long face? Yes, we've all heard that one.
God, have we ever... What? No, the barkeeper says, you've got to stop coming in here. You're drinking us under the stable. Very good.
I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes.
Select an area to examine.
Rein in horse jokes. Another beautifully made horse statue.
You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, eventually we realised that it was just filling up on horse de
Yeah. Ugh, terrible.
Yes, terrible. Select an area to examine. I think we examined it all. I think we go to the X.
I think we've done the what's else popping up. I think we're done here.
Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time.
I will punch you, Sparrowson. Don't push your luck. Right, I think that's it, isn't it? Main hall
select a room to investigate. We have to wait now because Bond's taking a drink.
Oh, you do.
Oh, no, it's my voice. We don't.
No,
sorry, it's my voice.
What's your work done?
Do your messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order.
We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. We actually have some questions for you.
Please ask away. I have nothing to hide.
Patch doesn't think so.
No, I think he's very dubious.
Right, we're going to talk about...
Well, they let us do all of them anyway, don't they? So I think we'll just go
to
what happened on the night of the murder, I suppose.
Yeah. Baron Rougeau, I would like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder.
Am I in trouble? Not at all.
Oh, no, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture.
I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock and we all sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently.
Certainly everyone sat down on their chairs correctly.
Wasn't it really strange? The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. She's desperate for money. Do you think she's in because of wanting to see the body? Is there something else I can help you with, messieurs, with?
Now, do you want to talk about the house or do you want to just get leaving?
No, but ask about the housemaid.
We met your housemaid, Caroline Dohot.
Yes, curious young lady, isn't she? Well, she's a giraffe, that's probably why.
What do you want to say? Do you want to rat her out or do you want to say she's quite helpful?
She's a thief.
Rat her out, yeah? Actually, we feel obliged to tell you she has something of a thieving habit.
Oh, I know. You know? Of course I know. When the silverware goes missing in a house occupied by 2 people, it doesn't take a world-class detective to solve the mystery.
Then why haven't you informed the police?
This may surprise you, Monsieur Falcon, but I actually not a ruthless money-graving bourgeois. A housemaid steals 100 francs of silver for me, a mere drop in the bucket for a man of my stature. What of it? I feel no need to ruin the poor girl's life over something so small and petty. Maybe you should pay her a better wage and then you wouldn't have a problem, would you?
I see. I apologise, Baron. I didn't mean to pry.
That's quite all right. Did you two want to ask anything else? We'll be leaving.
I think that's all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time.
It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Sounds a bit cocky for someone who died in the garden, doesn't it? Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon?
I hope so.
Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it.
How the dramatic effect. Terrible, just terrible. Let's head back to the office and get some rest.
And that's exactly what me and Spud are going to do, go and get some rest. So thank you ever so much for watching
Aviary Attorney.
And thank you, Spud, for helping, and we shall see you soon.
Bye.